It's not always fun and games for first responders.
05 Central, you show me in pursuit.
But sometimes it is.
Oh my God, he's not wearing pants again.
Sometimes it's dangerous.
Flipping around, look out, look out, look out.
Sometimes it's not.
Antler Boulevard for a snake in a house.
And sometimes it's just plain stupid.
Chihuahua in his lap on a lawnmower.
This is the stupid side of first response.
Dispatch, do I really have to go to that?
This is Code 0.5.
Come in 0.5.
I still got to turn on all the microphones.
Yeah, make sure you hit input 4.
Yeah, because I'm on 4 still. You bastard. Hey guys, Jason coming at you again, Code 0.5 with my co-host Rich.
What's up?
And today we're going to be on the YouTubes.
Yeah, we're on the interwebs now.
Yeah, because we got internet, or what do they call it? Internets? Name me some of them internets.
I thought it was the interwebs.
Shit, I don't know.
The derp web.
So for y'all that are watching us on YouTube, I promise you, the first one that makes a comment about my weight, the camera adds 150 pounds. Anyway, we're coming at you again from Victory Brand Studios.
Yep. Code 0.5.
We got a few of our crap up that people have been looking at. And if you see us, instead of looking at the camera when we're talking and stuff, it's because we've got a monitor up there where we can see and make sure that everything's looking good. So whenever we're looking up like this, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got some of our merch stuff up there. There's our duck, and there's the idiot on one of his shirts.
Oh, yeah.
And then I've got this one on. And you know what? Somebody ran into me at some store or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, man, I like your hoodie." And I was like, "Cool, thanks, man," and just kept going. Yeah. And then I was like, "Wait a minute, why didn't I tell him about the podcast?" So I turned around, start looking, and I was like, "Man, where the hell did he go?"
Dumbass.
Yeah.
Nice.
And, that's a good way to lead us into the first thing we're talking about. Speaking of dumbass.
Oh, yeah.
You got somebody you've been hanging out with a lot because
they're
not, I wouldn't say they're a dumbass. They just, what they did was stupid.
Yeah, he's goofy. He's a goofy bastard.
Yeah. Well, what is it? He's got like 40 hours of community service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. He's got him a little juvenile delinquent.
Yeah. He's not super bad though.
No.
I think this one can be cured.
Yeah, he's an all right kid. He never stops talking, but
no,
he doesn't. He's an all right kid. He just did something really stupid and got in trouble.
Yeah, he's like super fast. You'll put him on something and he'll turn around and he'll be like, "All right, I'm done, Finch. What's up?" And it's like, there's no way you could have got that done. But the other day,
he'll figure it out when he gets in the real world. It's like, "Look, dude, you're doing this stuff like for a reason per hour.
Yeah.
Pace yourself."
Oh, yeah. No, you ain't gonna do that. And it's like everything you give him to do. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." It could be like moving rocks in the parking lot. "Oh, I love to move rocks." It's like you can't give him anything that's going to like bug him. You know what I'm saying? Because he loves to do everything.
Y'all told him to, like that pad y'all have underneath the awning. Mm-hmm. Y'all told him to sweep that off and everything. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, when he gets done with that, everything's going to blow right back on it. But man, he didn't care. He's getting right after it.
Oh yeah, he got after it. He even drug the power washer out and was like, had it out there, but we don't have any water back there. And he's like, "How do I start this?" I guess he thought it was like self-contained, like a giant super soaker. Yeah. I was like, "There's no water back here, my guy."
Yeah, and then I saw the aftermath of that.
Yeah,
where you mess with a man's tools, you better put them upright.
Oh yeah, he
didn't put them upright.
Went in there dragging stuff out. Old Public Works come in there. "Do you drag that damn thing out? You ready to go put it back?" He like jumped too. He didn't even say nothing smart ass. He was like, "All right,
okay."
Yeah, if it would have been Renix, he'd have popped off for like 20 minutes.
Now, y'all had him. Now, and I don't think there's really like I don't know, when they have their community service, there's not things that they just specifically can't do. So they're like, whatever y'all need done, just he does it, unless something, freaking immoral or illegal or something.
Yeah.
But I guess you had him detailing some cars.
Yeah. I had him do the one I'm in now. I had him do Renixes, which I think I sent you pictures of that.
God bless him.
That poor kid.
Did he say anything about how filthy it was?
Oh yeah, he's the one that he's like, hey, you gotta come see this, and like he's the one that took me out there and showed it to me. He's like pointing stuff out. He's like, how many? Look at this. Look at all the Mountain Dew bottles, and there's Taco Bell wrappers everywhere. What's he got a sock in here for? It was a lonely sock just in the floorboard. I'm like, I have no idea.
He had one sock in there.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't any lotion, was there?
No. I try not to like get that involved in that. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we had him do Renix's unit, and then my primary car has been down for a while, and so I think they're trying to figure out some way to get it back up and going. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just have him clean it out. And so I get him back over there, and we moved it into the shop. And he was in there. I was like, all right, man, do the carpets, wipe everything down, wipe out on the doors, everything, get everything good. So I opened everything up for him and then cut him loose. He's doing his thing. And then probably, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes later, I get a call from his mom. Can you go let my son out of your car? He's stuck. I was like, he's what? And keep in mind, she's like, dead at this point. She's laughing so hard she can hardly even get it out.
She's like, cool with it.
Yeah. She's like, I guess he's been in there for a while. I was like, okay. And so I go out there, go in the shop, and I look in my car, and like he's just sitting in the back, just smiling, just cheesing as huge as he can be. And I was like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm stuck. I was like, what'd you do? He's like, I don't know. I guess I hit the door or something and it closed and I can't get out. So he was in the back part that you have to have somebody let you open,
Yeah.
He couldn't open it himself. And I was like, how long you been back here? And he's like, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe. I've been trying to get service. And he's like in a metal building inside of a car. And he's trying to get service on a cell phone to be able to call out. But yeah, he's gonna hear about that. We told him he was gonna make the podcast, and
yeah,
like no,
because you text me and told me what had happened, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell's he doing back there? And then I figured, oh, okay, he's cleaning the cars out. And I get over and I see the kid and I was like, content.
Yeah.
And he's like, what? I was like, you're going to be on our podcast. He's like, no, please don't.
Yeah, don't do it.
Sorry, dude. We won't say your name.
Yeah.
We're all over that one.
Yeah. He's done something else too. Something else I told him he was going to make it for.
Oh, I bet.
I don't know. I can't remember offhand, but I know he's done something else.
And he reminds me of one of my kids because they always have to feel like they're involved with the adults.
Yeah.
And they're always like, huh? And asking questions. And then they have to tell one of their stories. And so anytime we're talking, he'll interrupt and then, start telling some story. And then
yeah,
what's great though is that one day him and Renix were sitting there talking about something.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to him and I was really thinking to myself, I go, no, which one of these two is brighter?
Yeah.
Because I was like, he's an adult and he's really agging this on and still talking with him. And the kid is going to keep going.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, does Renix not know if he just stops talking, he'll eventually quit?
No, I'm not going to do it.
So they're going on. And Renix finally goes, do you ever stop talking?
Shit, coming from him.
Yeah.
God.
I'm like, dude, where do you get off telling people that?
I know, man. I'll be in bed at like 10 o'clock and he'll be like, bro, I just clapped some cheeks on COD.
Oh
I'm like, do you like I care? Oh, well, it was pretty sweet, though. If you have nobody else to tell, you freaking 10:30 at night and you're telling me freaking what you did.
Well, you know what he's doing now.
It's camping.
Yeah. Well, and I hadn't done this in a long time, but I started playing like the video games and stuff. Well, I play with him so he can tell me what all goes on now. Cause like the last game I played on that Call of Duty or whatever was like, it was either 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So he's telling me about all the changes and all that stuff.
He would know.
And how he's so great and all this.
Oh, man.
Well, he freaking camps out.
Oh, yeah. I heard he's a camper.
I mean, he does the same thing at work that he does on that game. Sits in one spot and don't do
Dude. So he's in this deal, like me and him are friends on the book. And so when he does things, like it tells me, he made a post or something. And so he's in this group. It's Call of Duty #wars. And he puts this post up and he goes, so I know this isn't Warzone related, but I tried playing the 2009 Modern Warfare 2 on my Xbox One, but it keeps saying that I can't download my profile because I can't connect to the internet. Anyone know how to fix this issue? And yes, I have an internet connection through my Xbox One. It just says I'm not connected through the 360 interface. Top comments on this were, it's a long shot, but I try connecting to the internet. And then another dude's like, time machine, bro. So he's even getting roasted on freaking Facebook, man. People are giving him heck.
Oh, did you see the monitor? Got the
I like
little logo thing on there too.
I like it.
I even have that set to where if we need to play a video or whatever,
Really?
you can play it. But the only thing that sucks about it is I haven't figured out quite yet how I'm going to get it to run through this stuff where everybody will be able to hear it real well.
Oh, it's still pretty sick though.
So like any videos that we have of Renix.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got some. Got some pretty good ones actually.
Well, we'll just have to get one of those smart TVs where you can like, what's it called? Where you send it from your phone.
Oh, like Applecast or
Yeah, I can't remember what Apple calls it. That might be it.
SmartCast, basically.
Yeah, something like that.
Throw it from your phone to the TV.
Get a TV like that and we'll put it up there.
Oh.
So he was, how long did he tell you he was locked back there?
He said like 20 minutes. The majority of the time he was back there still. Like I said, he was trying to get service from his phone because he was actually in the car, but in the metal building. So he had crap for reception. And I guess he finally got out and was able to call. And he's like, Mom, tell Fitch, come get me quick, I'm in the car. And then she's like, what? Like he was trying to get it all out before he lost service and it just hung up. But, yeah.
Sounds like a plot to a movie. They're trapped somewhere and they can't get service. And
Oh, yeah. He was definitely in a predicament. Definitely had himself hung up.
oh, hey, you remember that book I was telling you about? Like the dream that I had and then I started writing stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
I've written like a rough draft for it. And
Really?
I'm like 3/4 of the way done with it.
Wow.
I even like let Tasha read it and all that. And
Yeah.
she was like, if this was a movie, I'd watch it.
Really?
So I'm freaking going to run with it and finish it out.
Send it.
Find me some writer or something that'll put that crap on the big screen.
Well, there's that. Like I said, I got that one guy I know.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Kick it over to him and see what's up.
Oh, remember that stuff I was telling you all about? I think I told everybody about it. It's like that other guy that's real popular and has a podcast that's huge.
Oh, the big
MMA
guy?
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he has that supplement that he takes for like brain function and all that.
Yeah.
That there was a company that sent me some.
Uh-huh.
That company's name is Brain Surge.
Brain surge.
And I was talking to him about it. And basically the way they like simplified it for me is it's food for your brain. And it's supposed to increase your memory, clarity, energy, your mood. I mean, it's supposed to be just like that other guy's stuff.
Really?
And I've been using it for a little over a month now. It's freaking fantastic.
Really?
I take the shit religiously. Like if it's something that if I forget to take, I go immediately back home and take the stuff.
Really? Wow.
So I talked to him. He set me up with a link that I can give out to everybody where they can go and purchase this stuff. And it gets them a discount, but I can't remember how much. But anyway, the link will be in the bottom of the description for the show notes or whatever you want to call it. And then on the bottom of the YouTube stuff.
All right.
So y'all can go on there. And I think I don't think I make anything off of it if they sell it. But he's sending me a couple bottles. So I'll give you one. You can try it out as soon as they come in.
That's interesting.
But I'll put it on there. Dude, I love this stuff.
Really?
Because even after I was almost done with that bottle, I went and bought one. And the guy was like, whoa, why didn't you tell me about it? And then he like refunded me my money.
Oh, wow.
And he's wanting me to put it on my YouTube stuff on surviving dad life, and I told him I will. Then I asked him if I could put on this podcast, and he was like, heck yeah. He goes, put it on there and send me the links to all the shows and everything.
Oh, that's what's up.
So he's going to be putting it out for everybody.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out.
I mean, I've tried stuff before. People will send me stuff. Like here recently, somebody sent me a bunch of shirts that they wanted me to wear on this. And I asked them for a return label.
Oh, wow.
I mean, like how this plastic cover is, if you make it slightly thinner where it moves easier, that's what the material of the shirt felt like. It was garbage. Nice. So if I tell people to try something, it's probably because it's worth it or it's something good or whatever. So this stuff here, I would definitely try it.
Really? I'll check it out.
But anyway, we can move on to our statute that we're going to talk about.
And what you got today?
Well, in our statutes, I think we should just stick with like traffic stuff because that's what people do most. And a lot of them really aren't sure on a lot of it.
Right. I mean, and keep in mind too, that these statutes are, they're Oklahoma specific. So it may be different if you're in a different listening area.
We'll have more coming up on Code 0.5.
If you're looking for a political podcast that goes beyond the headlines, check out the Beltway Briefing. I'm Howard Schweitzer, CEO of Cozen O'Connor Public Strategies. Every week on the Beltway Briefing, our team of former Republican and Democratic presidential appointees, Capitol Hill veterans, and political advocates shares behind-the-scenes perspective that cuts through the noise. If you want the inside scoop, subscribe now to the Beltway Briefing here or wherever you get your podcasts.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, they loosely might go with whatever state people are in.
Yeah, a lot of times they kind of find something and
dang it,
and run with it.
I don't know about you. I mean, yeah, you've been down in the whatever medicine, but I've had a damn cough for about a week.
Dude, it has been awful.
I can't get it to go away.
I felt like crap all week. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I sound like dog water. It's pretty bad. And then, lack of sleep. I was pretty busy. I was getting called out last night because it's my weekend on. So I was dealing with some things and yeah.
Okay. I think people have talked in the past about your windshield and they will say that you're fine to drive it as long as whatever crack on the windshield isn't in like your line of sight.
Okay. That's
not true. Okay, and this is coming directly from the statute. So once again, we're not attorneys. We're not giving legal advice. This is just from the statute. It says no person shall operate any motor vehicle which is either not equipped with a windshield, has any outright breakage in the windshield or in the window on either side of the driver. So if it's like just smashed and spider webbed or all that, you can't drive with it. Has any star break or shot damage that is 3 inches or more in diameter. So BB hits it and you got something about the size of a quarter. I mean, you're good. And then it says has 2 or more stress or hairline cracks 12 inches or more in combined length located in the critical area. The critical area is anywhere that the windshield wipers touch. So if a windshield wiper comes over, if it's at the just above where your windshield wipers wipe, you're good. That's 2 or more, and that's it. You have to go to, okay, here it is. Critical area means the area cleaned by the normal sweep of the windshield wiper blade on the driver's side. The area covered by the wiper blade cannot be reduced from the manufacturer's original specifications. So it's on the driver's side.
Okay,
so if it's in front of the passenger, then you're good.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, I've heard them say no, as long as it's right. Like if you're sitting there and it's directly in your line of sight.
That's just annoying.
Yeah. Like if I had something like that, I would like purposely.
Yeah. Jim carrying it out the window.
Yeah. Up or down or sideways, trying to look around it.
Hitting the lean. Back here.
Oh yeah, and also our show notes and stuff are going to be a little more organized.
No?
Like we've, got specific ways we're going to be doing each episode, talking about whatever.
Got it streamlined.
Yeah, that way there's not a lot of
Oh, yeah. There's not really a lot of that unless Renix is on.
If you get Renix on, he's all like,
Yeah. And doing that. Yeah. So he's over here grunting.
We'll be sitting there talking and he's doing that stuff and I notice it and it crawls all over me.
But it's like he never gets anything. Like, like when you clear your throat, usually there's something that.
Yeah, you'll cough.
You'll cough or you'll have something to expel. He never expels anything. He's just always clearing his throat. I don't get it.
He's a weird creature.
Oh, you should hear him when he's trying to sound all official. Lieutenant Renix with the police department. So I'm calling today to find out about possible fraud. Like, seriously. He does it a lot more when he's trying to.
Well, maybe he needs a lozenge or something.
Oh, no, he needs to do something. It's not because he smokes. I mean, he vapes, but it's not near, I guess, as hard on you as it is smoking. But
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. We should probably forget trying to figure him out. He's just a different creature.
Definitely.
Anyway, let's get on to our stupid criminal.
Who you got?
I kind of told you a little bit about it, but
Right.
this is another one from Oklahoma.
Really?
And you guys know where this is at. It happened at Penn Square Mall.
Ooh, Penn Square. Nice.
Yeah, and right after I get done with this, I'm going to tell you guys about a giveaway that we're going to have. It says back in 2012, a man walked into a maternity store in Penn Square Mall and was trying to get the clerk's phone number and invite her to lunch on a date.
Bet.
After the clerk refused, the man purchased a few items and went into the dressing room. He asked for her assistance, and when she went to the dressing room, he was standing there in a bra and crotchless panties.
Okay.
She refused to look at him and called police after he left the store. He was later arrested on a complaint of indecent exposure. Now, should she have looked and then later, if they had a lineup, she could identify him?
I mean,
because you got to identify what he's got down there.
but they all kind of look like sea creatures out of their shell. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Have you ever seen Porkies?
I can't say as I have.
You need to watch Porkies. It's about some high school kids like in the 70s or something, or 60s. Well, they sneak in and they watch the girls in the shower room.
Uh-huh.
Well, they'll like the scutching around a handle or whatever. They're able to move that and they're able to see through a hole.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they get caught one day because they were laughing and the girls see them. They're like, who is that in there?
Mm-hmm.
So one of the guys is being funny and he stands up and sticks his junk through the hole and is like waving it at him. Well, like the PE teacher for the girls sees it and she runs over there and grabs it.
Oh, hell.
And she swears up and down she knows which kid it is, and she wants those kids to all stand there and line up, and she'll identify them based on their junk.
What?
Yeah. The
Okay.
principal is over there, and he's like, you want to have a lineup? And she's like, yes, I can identify. And he's laughing. He's trying to keep it together, and he's laughing so hard. I
Really?
can't believe you've never seen Porkies.
No.
God, man, it's a classic.
No.
When you get home, you need to watch Porkies.
Okay. I guess so.
It's the greatest. Once you watch it, you'll be like, bro, where has this been my whole life?
Okay. The wiener lineup.
Okay. In this show, my thing went off.
Uh-oh. You broke it.
I had to fix it.
Hey, can we get one of those little things that bounces around, but make it like a Renix head?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Or the duck. You get the duck that bounces around.
But we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to give away 5 tumblers.
Okay.
And Jared's going to make them for us, do the engraving on them. Anyway, in this video, we need you to, this is what you'll need, blah, blah, blah. What you'll need to do is you'll need to like, the video. You'll need to subscribe to it.
Yes.
And then you'll need to comment just something in the video. And then
Something about the video or just something?
either, hey, what's up? Great video. Y'all suck. Whatever. Just have to have a comment in there.
Okay.
And then what I'll do is there's a random comment selector, and it'll select the comment, and then we'll go back and look and make sure they're subscribed and that they like the video. And then if they've done all three of those things, we'll give away a tumbler.
Okay.
And it's going to be a black 20-ounce tumbler, and it's going to say code 0.5. Well, it's going to have this on it.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, we'll have Jared's engraving logo
information.
on there too. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll give away 5 of those. I don't know when.
What's your time frame? What are you looking at?
End of February?
Okay.
We could do it somewhere in there.
Sounds doable.
I don't know. In a later episode, we'll tell you guys of a for sure time when we're going to do it. But anyway, just like, comment, and subscribe in the video, and then you'll be entered for that drawing. And it has to be this video.
So now you said the podcast will come out on Monday, but the YouTube video will actually drop on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
So then they get 1 day break from us, and then we're Thursday.
Yeah.
And then that video drops Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Just so I'm tracking.
That's what we're doing. Monday, podcast. Tuesday, YouTube. Thursday, podcast. Friday, YouTube.
Works for me.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. We appreciate you guys listening.
You have been listening to Code 0.5, the lighter side of police work. If you have ideas or suggestions for our show, we'd love to hear from you. Visit our website at code05.co. That's code05.co. And please consider making a donation at our Patreon page, patreon.com/code05. Be sure to use the digits 05. Thanks for listening to Code 0.5.